55 The teachings of the Lord of the Second Coming. Jacob had 12 sons, 19 in order to restore through indemnity in his generation horizontally. The indemnity conditions accumulated vertically through the 12 generations, from Noah to Jacob, which had been lost to Satan. In Moses's day, there were the 12 tribes 20. And Jesus had 12 disciples 21 for similar reasons. To fulfill an indemnity condition to separate Satan from the 7 days of God's creation, which he had defiled, there were 70 members of Jacob's family. 70 elders in Moses's time, and Jesus' 70 followers, all of whom played central, providential roles in their respective eras. A staff, which smites evil, leads the way, and provides support when one leans on it, is a symbol of the Messiah. Jacob crossed the Jordan River and entered the land of Canaan, while leaning on a staff. This foreshadowed that one day fallen humanity will cross the waters of this sinful world, and arrive on the shore of the ideal world by following the Messiah, smiting injustice, following his guidance and example, and depending on him. Moses guided the Israelites across the Red Sea with a staff. Jesus at his second coming will guide humanity across the turbulent waters of this fallen world, to reach the shore of God's ideal with the rod of iron, symbolizing himself. Eve's sin implanted the root of sin in the lineage of humankind, which bore fruit when Cain killed Abel, since it was a mother and son who allowed Satan to enter and bear the fruit of sin. According to the principle of restoration through indemnity, a mother and son must separate from Satan through their joint efforts. Jacob could not have received the blessing and separated from Satan without his mother's devoted support and wise advice. Moses could not have escaped death and been in the position to serve God's will, if not for his mother's help. Finally, Mary saved Jesus' life by fleeing with him to Egypt, escaping from King Herod, who sought to kill him. The central figure entrusted with God's will in the providence must return from Satan's world to God's world. This is why Jacob journeyed from Haran, the satanic world, to Canaan, 32, and Moses journeyed from Egypt to the promised land of Canaan. After Jesus had taken refuge in Egypt shortly after his birth, he returned to Galilee. The ultimate purpose of the providence of restoration is to eradicate Satan. Signifying this, Jacob buried the idols under an oak tree. Moses tore down the golden calf, burned it with fire, ground it to a powder, scattered the powder upon the water, and made the Israelites drink it. Jesus came to destroy this evil world by bringing Satan to submission with his words and power.